located on almost every corner, almost everyone is familiar with Starbucks. They're known for popping up out of nowhere and showing up everywhere. They're known for the many varieties of coffees and teas that they offer. They're also known for charging $6 for a cup of coffee. What a lot of people don't know is what Starbucks uses some of that money for beyond normal business expenses. Now, myself, I'm not a coffee drinker, but several years ago for a business ethics class, I had to do a paper on Starbucks corporate social responsibility. And in doing that research, I became interested in the company, so much so that I still follow the company and their progress today. So today I'd like to talk to you about some of the things they do with the money they get for that $6 for a cup of coffee, and how they help support their employees, which they refer to as partners, their suppliers, the coffee farmers, and the community that they're in, or the communities that they are in. So first, how does Starbucks support their partners? Well, for every partner that works a minimum of 20 hours per week, they have access to full medical benefits. Medical, dental, vision, life insurance, all of that. And according to money.cnn.com, Starbucks spends approximately $300 million every year on this benefit for their partners. That's more than they spend every year on coffee beans, their main product. And due to the Affordable Care Act, that expense is going to go up for Starbucks because the chairman and CEO of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, says that he is not going to cut benefits to his partners, and he's not going to pass on that added cost to the partners. Starbucks is going to assume that cost solely. Time.com recently did an article on the partnership that Starbucks has implemented with Arizona State University, ASU, to provide full tuition, free tuition, to all of Starbucks partners working a minimum of 20 hours per week. Juniors and seniors in college who use this program have access to full free tuition. Freshmen and sophomores working a minimum of 20 hours have access to partial free tuition. Now, this tuition is used in conjunction with your normal financial aids, such as scholarships and Pell Grants. Whatever those don't cover the cost of, Starbucks reimburses their partners 100% of the difference. An added benefit to this is that once a partner graduates from college, they are not required to stay with Starbucks. They can leave the company and go somewhere else right away. If they do choose to leave, they're not required to pay back any of the money. Starbucks their partners also receive small perks, such as 1 pound of free coffee each week, or if they're not a coffee drinker, they can substitute that for 1 box of another product, such as Tazo teas. They receive a 30% discount on most food and beverages within Starbucks, and while they're working on the clock, most food and beverage items are free to them. That's a pretty nice bonus, if you're having a hard day, have yourself a little shot of caffeine. Now I'd like to talk about how Starbucks is more than a bean customer to their suppliers, the coffee farmers. They actually care about the farmers and their families. Starbucks' official website states how they set up several farmer support centers. That these centers are in key coffee farming areas, and they provide key resources and education to teach the farmers how to lower their costs and increase their coffee yields and the quality of the coffee. Starbucks works with many nonprofit organizations such as Heifers International and Conservation International. to provide education and improve the health of the children and family of the coffee farmers. And according to heiferinternational.org, over the last 40 years, Starbucks has invested over $70 million in collaborative farmer programs and activities. Starbucks also has a program called the Farmers Loan Program that assists farmers in these regions to get loans that they need when they don't have access to the traditional loan. Finally, I'd like to talk about Starbucks, a company born in the United States with homes all over the world, and how they do their best to support the communities that they're in. They don't want to be just in a community, they want to be a part of the community. And one of the things they do, they're very supportive of our U.S. veterans. So beyond having an actual program, a hiring program within the company for veterans, they've also built stores, community stores in areas next to or near joint base locations, excuse me, to help fund nonprofit organizations that support our veterans re-entering the workforce. Starbucks also wanted to, when they were looking to improve their business, the customer experience and things like that, they wanted to include the community in that process, not just the customers of Starbucks, but people that live in the community, work in the community. So they created, it's called My Starbucks Idea, and it's a link on their corporate webpage where people can go and offer up ideas or suggestions on how Starbucks can improve themselves as a business or a customer experience. And some of the things that people have suggested that Starbucks has actually now implemented in the real world is all unsold pastries are donated to food kitchens and homeless shelters. They now sell reusable cup sleeves to cut down on waste. Another thing they're doing to cut down on waste, again, working with the community, taking ideas, trying them out, is developing a recyclable coffee cup, disposable coffee cup. Now, they haven't implemented it yet, but while they're still in the process of working on it, they are offering a discount to customers who bring in their own reusable cup, a 10-cent discount off of their purchase. Now, Starbucks is known for their overpriced coffee, found in its many coffee shops all over the world. But in reality, Starbucks is actually a company more focused on their people, their partners, their suppliers, and their communities. They're more focused on that than they are the bottom line. So in conclusion, what I would like is the next time you stop at Starbucks store and buy a cup of coffee, or you go to the grocery store and buy one of their products, and you comment on how much that product costs, what the price is, I'd like you to think about how Starbucks uses that money. So every time you purchase one of these products, think about how Starbucks is helping you, through that purchase, help the communities that you're in. Thank you.